location in Massachusetts. I'm starting off here today with Rice City Pond. It's actually in the Blackstone Valley National Historical Corridor, I believe it's called, and this is the Lookout Rock Trail portion. There are multiple trails on this section, so I'm going to do them in chunks. There are going to be many trails on this series. I'll put it all in a playlist for you with a link below. But what you're going to get is some footage of the trail, me hiking it, and honest reviews. So as far as Lookout Rock Trail goes, it's a moderate trail, and going through now. A lot of tree cover, a lot of leaves. It can be a little slick at points. They got a couple river crossings. I'm coming up to one now, bridges. I'm actually stepping through some mud, but these bridges are very well made. So, it's a good trail. Round trip is about 3 miles. And up at the top, you get a spectacular view of the valley from this side. On this trail, I am going to be actually walking relatively parallel along the side of Rice City Pond, which is almost a drainage area, I guess I'll call it, for the Blackstone River. You can see it, there's a little bit of marshland there. That's Rice City Pond. There, as far as wildlife goes, deer, bears around here, turkey, standard squirrel, chipmunk, different type of birds. There's also, depending on the time of year you're around here, you can see several bald eagles nesting around here. What I'm doing now is coming up to the front of the map, and where that's going to bring me is actually to a little cutoff. I can go to a rock and show you a little bit more of the Rice City Pond area. Overall, this trail can be used year-round. It's available for hiking, biking. There's canoe access back towards the start. Hunting is also allowed here, so especially during hunting season, you want to make sure you're wearing bright orange colors like I am today with my nice bright orange shirt. Hoping that's enough. Right here is we're looking at Rice City Pond. It looks like it's starting to freeze over. I'm going to cut us out this way along this path out to the rock right there. I have not encountered any problems with hunters here, and as I've said in past videos, the DCR does a pretty good job of maintaining their trails. There's only so much they can do, but not bad at all. Let me get us up on this rock here. It's a little bit frozen. It was very cold last night. Marshland right here, rock. Nice little spot. We started way down there, and on the other side, if you can see all the way down there, on that other hill, there's another trail that'll be coming as a review shortly. And I'm going to turn up here, and if you're very careful, you can see a rock right there above the tree line. That's Lookout Rock. We'll be up there at the end, looking out all the way down here. So let's continue heading up that direction. So not quite at the top yet. One of my customary stop-off spots right here. This being an area where thousands of years ago, big glaciers came through and stored out part of the area. You'll find lots of rocks like this. This is one of the areas I usually stop. So it's a nice place to sit. Right on the side. I'm actually standing on the rock I usually sit on. Decent view. Pretty well protected. Nice spot to sit and take a break. But on this trail you'll find a lot of geological formations such as this. This is one of the bigger ones. And in some of them, if you're inclined to participate in this activity, there are geocaches. There are 2 or 3, I think, still on this trail. There were more, but they have gone missing. But back on the trail, you'll see It's fall, so there's plenty of leaf coverage. There's lots of roots and rocks on the trail, so it's something you want to be aware of if you're coming through here. During winter, it can be a little bit more treacherous. The guide stand at the front of the trailhead. This is a moderate hike. I think for the most part, it's relatively simple until we get further on down the trail towards the end, where we're going to be going up at a fairly steep angle. But in the winter, you got to be careful with the roots, and also during the winter, I would not attempt to go up the top of the trail there. Alright, so actually down the hill where the Lookout Rock is, right, so you can see it's a climb. So going this direction, this is just the camera here, we're going to be starting to go up this big hill portion. This can be a little bit treacherous and slick in the best of weather. Summer, without leaves, without snow, without water, dry conditions. So during the winter, this is not actually, this is about where I would turn around. You can actually access Lookout Rock up there from a trailhead at the other side, but I prefer this more rewarding hike. It's about a mile and a quarter, mile and a half one way, so about a 3-mile hike. And we're going up the hill. It's starting to increase in grade, but as of right now, it's not bad yet. If you look, I don't know if you can see, there's a little walk through right there. You can go up that way, but with the leaves, I've actually done it in the past and slipped down, so won't be doing that today. And this is where we get a little bit treacherous. There's loose rock, leaves. There's actually usually plenty of handholds, and right around where I am there's roots too, so there are spots where you can get stable footing. As previously stated multiple times, during the winter, this tree is actually down. This is new. Up here. Get a good view. Different, slightly less hilly route. Good workout on the legs. And we're almost at the top. Down at that little bend there is actually where we stopped off at that rock, and there's a bridge down there about where I parked on the other side of that big green hill. We hiked up, down through here, up around up here. A bunch of pine trees. It's a lot of the trees are down. It's a fairly busy trail in the summer. It's slower now. I haven't seen anybody. More review. This way. It sounds like there's actually people on the other trail. Here's the view from the top of the rock. That's another way down. I think that might be the way I end up going. Not entirely positive. Here's the view from the top of the rock. Nice area to sit. Good breeze. Overall, I enjoy going to this trail for a quick hike. About 3 miles. It takes about an hour or so to finish up the hike here. Not a full day hike, not all I have is actually a small bag. So, very nice, family-friendly place to come. And before we end this video, I'll show you the post at the beginning. But one thing I wanted to show is this blue mark right here. These trailblazers are pretty consistent. If I look this way, I can see 2 on different trees down there, and I can see a couple down this way. So, as with most DCR parks I've been to, trails are incredibly well marked, and shouldn't have really any trouble getting lost unless you veer off the trail. We got down there, the rock's actually about a little over a half mile back that way up where we were. And overall, if you're in the area, this is definitely a trail you want to check out. There's really, I could walk from the trailhead here. Within a quarter mile, there's at least 3 other trails I can go to, 2, 3 different trails. So if you enjoy hiking and you want to spend a day, you can actually pull in, not quite at this trailhead, but at one of the different trails. There's a bigger parking area for the DCR as well as a visitor center. It's called Riverbend Farm. It's at the Canal Towpath Trail, which will be in a future video. Park there for the day. There's picnic areas, and you can do all of the trails around here, and it'd be a good day of hiking for you. Alright, so I'm almost back to the trailhead. It's actually down past that dumpster there. If you look ahead, there's a field. If we go down to the end of the field over there, you'll actually be able to launch. That's where you get your canoe kayak access kind of for the Rice City Pond area. And we're turning now. That's the field. They got a big old pile of brush and stuff they've cleaned from the trail. So, and up here is the trailhead. Alright, so almost at the trailhead now. I see the sign with the information there. Right here we got an air quality monitoring station. If you read the sign right there, they have all the information on what it does and information. So if you're interested, that's kind of a cool thing to stop and read. Little picnic area. This trail is pet friendly. Don't remember if I mentioned that or not. So we're going to take a look at the map and I'll show you what we just did. And I'll show you what's coming up. We have the map right here. This is the canal and towpath. This is where we are right here. We went up to King Philip's Rock, Lookout Rock, depending on what you want to call it, and back. If I cross this bridge right here, I can go this way, up to Plumber's Landing. This is an older map because it's a Crow's Trail. That trail is now actually there. Or I can follow the canal path back down. This is all in Uxbridge and Northbridge National Heritage Forest. As far as this goes, as a whole map of DCR areas. We got trail maps right here. But we're going to look at what it has. We got some park headwaters, parking, canoe access, scenic vista, hiking trail, town line, and park boundary. This map is actually fairly accurate. It's a good deal. And I'm going to take a look at one of these. I have actually scanned one of these into my computer. I have it digitally available. They have what they call Heart Healthy Trails. What this will do is the whole map on the other side, more accurate. Plumber's Landing Trail, where we were. There's also some other trails. This is the Blackstone River Corridor and Overlook. There's a Millville Lock-in Trail. That one still may be closed due to construction. And then there's a gorge trail where the dam down in Blackstone, Mass. We'll hit those up shortly.